Put stuff. Oh, I hate this thing. Hello, everybody. Hello. It's Friday night. I just got home. Who I need to do something with this head? Ooh. So we're gonna see who comes in. Melissa. Hey, girl. Hey, I see your name. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Look, it's been so long since I done put on a full face of makeup. I think my concealer was terrible though. Let me go look. Oh, my concealer was bad, y'all. Oh yeah, it went bad quick. Hey, Rosalie. Yeah, I take all this stuff off. And I gotta do my so hello everybody. Come on in. If you watch this later on, make sure you leave a comment. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. You know, do all the things you're supposed to do. Hey Judith. Hey Judith. Right? So I went to this YouTube event. Yeah, okay. With the golden girl, and put this up here. Oh God, please don't let me ban you. Oh, I still need to post up about how I banned somebody. Thank you. Thank you. Well, good for you. You got a permanent teacher. Okay. So I think that's Lourdes. Hey, Lourdes. Because they have a big old thing across your face. Oh, man. Oh, man. That didn't feel good. That didn't feel good at all. Okay. So let's talk. So tonight I went to first off, I went to a YouTube creator collective event in Chicago. Which was just like, you know, basically uh a social hour for creators. Now, for one thing, I was glad to see that they're doing these things because like Chicago is not a hub for creation. Thank you so much, Lourdes. It's not a hub for creation, right? Um, you know, it's not like it's New York or LA or something where everybody's at. Chicago is very, you know, small or whatever. So, um, it was good to see, you know, that they're doing it here. And the other thing I thought was really good was that they really are targeting small channels. I was surprised that I was given an invite to it. And I was surprised because they said, well, you know, we'll let you know if you could, you're chosen to come to this thing. So I was surprised when they did. But then when I got there, it was a lot of really small channels there. Like people who barely started, most of them on, you know, IG. So it was really interesting to see how YouTube is now trying to court smaller channels too, because ultimately you only have so many really large channels. And yes, they make a lot of money for YouTube, but collectively, these small channels make a lot of money for YouTube too. So it was really it was really interesting to see that, you know, that now what was other thing was that I found was I didn't talk to everybody there, but the majority I did not see any beauty content people. Now I'm sure there was some there, but no, only one person I know her. There's not a lot of beauty content. And saying I did fragrance, it was like fragrance. So it's not a lot of people in Chicago doing these type of contents. Like I saw lifestyle people, I saw cooking people, I saw foodie people, I saw all kinds of different genres, but I didn't see a lot of what I thought I would see, which would be beauty and, especially beauty. And I thought I would see, I guess the lifestyle people are doing more of the fashion and everything. So it was quite interesting. Quite interesting. Now, of course, I don't feel good, and I wasn't feeling good when I went. So, um, it was like I could tell that it was. Thank God I live in Illinois, so it wasn't smoky, but it was stuffy, and so it really. By the time I left, I could barely breathe. So I'm back home, hanging out. I need to comb my head though before it's. Now let me tell y'all something. The one thing I regret for this night is I forgot to take a picture of my hair when it was cute. Because of course I got in there and it was stuffy, and my hair has done a serious, you know, it's gone. My little curls is gone. Y'all see this? My little curls is like, no man. And it's like, well, I guess it ain't that bad. I'm just trying to make sure the back of my head does not start doing what it normally does, which is become a hot, nappy mess. So I'm going to have to detangle the back. Um, and I'm going to, because so tomorrow I've been roped into a family little mini trip. So I was roped into this little family trip. So I'm going to braid down my hair. So I'm going out to Rockford tomorrow, Rockford, Illinois. Because normally when they do these little trips, I stay home, you know? And use it as my time. Are y'all saying, okay. All right. Yay to the braid down. Yay to the braid down. So how y'all been today? Oh, let me tell you though. So I told some people I'm, into fragrance, content and everything. And someone said, oh, you smell so good. I was like, I better smell good if I'm a fragrance content. Are you all still on here? Okay, I see people coming in. Okay. Right? That's like saying I do beauty content and come in and my makeup is terrible. I was like, thank you, but I better smell good. I was killing them. I was killing them. Hey, Marion, see, it's not moving. So what's happening is if I don't respond, because I can't see anything until people start commenting because of this big ass thing that this big button that StreamYard has put on that says share your referral link. No, I'm not sharing it. Stop it. If I don't want to talk about it, then don't. I should be able to sweep it away, right? No, no, they won't let me sweep it away. And I have been buying so much makeup. So I said I really got not so much because there was a time when there was so much makeup. But I have been buying makeup and I have not been wearing it enough. So let me tell y'all what I wore today. So I wore the Makeup Forever Super Boost tint. This is a Boost, yeah, whatever, skin tint. This is skin tint. Whew, yep, I better get up in here now before this. You know, you have to comb your hair before them naps get settled in. You got to catch them quick. See right there? But see, if I ain't catch them quick, they done multiply. They would have they would be multiplying. So could somebody put a post, say something? Because I'm not seeing any comments at all. So I don't know if y'all not talking or if there's something going on. Because if there's something going on, I'll get on regular YouTube and hang out. Baby, my kitchen be on fire. If my kitchen was a cook, it would be on fire. Whew. Okay. Oh, what was my sense of the event? Okay. So my sense of the event was, thank you for asking me because I wasn't thinking. It was Sana Jardin's J Per Chance. Hey, D'Angelo. And I smelled, hey, D'Angelo, I smelled, oh, thank you, Jenny. I smelled so uh sexy good. That tuberose was tuberosing. That tuberose was tuberose. Y'all, if y'all could see my desk, it looks terrible. It's an absolute mess. I gotta do. I usually try to do 30 minutes. I'm gonna have to do 60 minutes of cleaning. Of cleaning. Okay, so let's have this conversation. Let's talk about dating in the 2025s, or non-dating, as I like to refer to it. So there's a man at my job who calls himself liking me. Now, mind you, that's not my thing. But we joke and talk and everything. But he'd be like, "No, I'm gonna take you out, whatever." However, has not taken me out one time. Has not said, "Hey, let's go have dinner." So I can't take you seriously. Ooh, my hair. So I can't take you seriously when you don't move like you really trying to take me out. Ooh. So now, as somebody who works with me, one time I asked him because to go to work, he drives past. Hey, Deidre. Yes, today was the day for the event I was talking about. It was nice. It was really nice. It was nice to see that YouTube was targeting smaller creators. So it was an event with very small creators. It wasn't like one of those events where they have a bunch of people there and like you're trying to run up on somebody who's supposedly popular. So um ugh. Hi Deidre, I think that's you. I can't see anything until it moves. So So one day I asked him for a ride to work because he drives past my house and I needed to I wasn't going to drive to work that particular day because I had to be there later. Yeah, I had to be there later. So I asked him, could I get a ride to work? And I didn't need a ride home, but I needed a ride to work. So he came and got me. And then I said, can stop at Starbucks because there's a Starbucks by the job. So when I was doing that, he says, well, get me a croissant. So of course, since he's giving me a ride, I get him a croissant. And then so now mind you, you keep hitting on me and flirting with me, but you have yet to ask me out on a date. Now, to be quite honest, the way I think is once I do something like that, we friends. So as far as I'm concerned, we just friends. So today, the reason why I'm saying this is today I was leaving work because we got off early because the students weren't in and we had this kind of like low key PD day, which reminds me I got to put in for my hours. Um, and so I'm leaving, and so then he calls me and goes, so what he said something about lunch. So I thought he said, "Hey, you want to go have lunch?" Sure. That's in my head. Yeah, sure, we can go have lunch. Because I was about to go order me some lunch when I got home. See, he's like, "Oh, you in your car? Go get me some lunch. Go to Burger King." So that's what he said. He said, "Go to Burger King." I'm like, "Go to Burger King for what?" He's like, "Give me an Impossible Burger." I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude?" So he's like, I gotta stay till noon. Give me an Impossible Burger. I said, I'm done for the day. No. But I'm thinking to myself, oh, it did go. Did I? Okay, see, I didn't see none of this comes up. Okay, did I take pics? No. No, I didn't really take pics. I didn't really take pics because I'm terrible at it. That's the one thing we'll talk about in a second. Sounds like he likes you, but what? Sounds like he likes you, but he got something else going on. Right. Exactly. And I ain't got time for all that, right? I just don't have time for all that. So my thing is, I don't know world you live in, but you ain't even took me out on a date. Hey, Valencia, and you really think I'm gonna be running errands and getting your lunch for you? But you've never bought me lunch. You've never even asked me, hey, I'm going out. Can I get you some lunch? You hungry? Never. So Negro. And I'm saying it like that for YouTube. Now, how do I get this damn thing off, y'all? Oh, they put this thing on me. They gave me this thing. Guess I'm gonna have to cut it off. Okay. Yeah. So that is what dating looks like in this time of this in the 2025s. I'll be like, go away. Go away. But the YouTube collective was really cute. Like I said, it was cute because it was for smaller uh girl, listen, I ain't even got to run because I ain't thinking about him. I just chuckle. Do you know what I want? You know what I've been like vibing on for a snack? I'm such an old lady. Why have I been buying spicy salami? Uh, this spicy salami pieces and crackers. Oh, you just pull it really fast. Oh, now you know I'm gonna have a problem with that. Yeah, I'm gonna have a problem with that because okay, just pull it really fast. No, that didn't. No, that did not work. All it did was hurt my damn. All that did was hurt my damn wrist. Yes, there was unlimited. Oops, what the? You see, I done kicked my damn self out again. See, that's how I ban somebody because they done made it all to just fucking irritating. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it because almost fucked up my wrist. Almost fucked up my wrist doing that. Put your index finger between your wrist and the band and then pull. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Which one is your index finger? Is this it? That's not working, y'all. That's not working. That's not working. That's not working. That's not working. Where's some damn scissors? Hey, Courtney. Scissors worked better. The fuck? Woohoo, did it. She called me weak. I am not weak, thank you. I am not weak. Oh, I hear somebody else talking crazy. You know what, Melissa? Listen, I accidentally banned somebody the other day. Don't make me intentionally ban your ass. I didn't know if I had scissors nearby, but I found some. Anyway, let me take these damn. Let me take these lashes off. Now, let me tell y'all, I got to do my mishmash about products, right? Because I bought this this lash glue that is absolutely terrible. It's like one of the worst lash glues I've ever bought, and it's supposed to keep. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We'll talk. We'll talk, honey. We will talk. So I got these chestnut lashes. Let me show them to you. But this I'm about to do is called the mishmash of talking about products. Cause like everybody does their favorites. So my favorites, I'll just go do the mishmash. Because I'm not gonna be sitting up here talking about, oh, I've gotten so many favorites this month. But I will talk about stuff I've purchased. Like I'm gonna do one just strictly about the shit that's in front of me on this damn no, my desk. But anyway, these are gorgeous, gorgeous lashes. Lashes. Gorgeous, gorgeous lashes. Gorgeous, gorgeous lashes. Oof, love it. Love them, love them. Okay, lashes are off. Hair is braided. Like, let me tell you something else I bought. I bought these damn Laura Merciers. They're called translucent loose setting cap powders, light catchers. But they're sparkly. I don't want no sparkly ass setting powder. I'm like, where do you use this? I'm gonna look this up and see if people use these things and what do they do with them. Because basically, this just looks like a highlighter to me. And I don't like I don't like loose highlighters like that. I'm like, that was such a bad buy. What you want, Juicy? Juice. You okay? Oh, are y'all talking? Okay, let me see. What you say, girl? Tell us about the food and drink. Okay, so let me tell y'all about the food and drink. So they had unlimited cocktails, and they had some signature cocktails, but they would just create. It was just they just did a bar setup, so you could get the drinks, Now, luckily, it was a little hard because now my thing is, I'm like, did they do this on purpose? Because they only had two bartenders back there, and it was about 100 people, maybe three, and the area, this bar was kind of tight, so you had to stay in there for a while to get a drink. So I got at least one drink. So I got me a French martini. And then the food was, cocktail, appetizers or the overs. Um, and actually pretty decent. They had these little spicy cornichons, which are the little baby but pickles for everybody, just in case you don't know. But if people don't know, cornichons are baby pickles. So they were tiny and spicy, which reminded me I need some new kimchi pickles because I want some kimchi pickles. And so they had like little, appetizers and stuff. I ate a couple of things. They had these um meatballs. They were sitting there too long. Though. I was like, no. But I did have a chicken skewer that was decent. I've never been to this restaurant. And when I looked at their menu, I wasn't like, oh yeah, I gotta go there. So the food was decent. Um, most of the people really weren't eating because they were trying to be creators. And now let me say this: I can tell I re- I am not that person. Y'all know I'm not. So, you saw the people with their little lights and cameras and actions and stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I should be doing this. So I took a couple of pictures, but not enough to like make it like seem like, oh my God, I was at this creator event, you know. But like I said, I prefer the fact that everybody was kind of small. So it wasn't like somebody they had people there were people be like, oh my God, I see you. And it was just a way for people to like meet up and everything. I will say this. Listen, I didn't even know I had this, but I have a an account manager. I guess that's what it is. I forget what they call it. But for what I've had one for a minute, I didn't even because I did do this like thing that I was at, put in. But I didn't know that meant that I had like somebody that, because now there's a hub that I can go and shit. I was like, oh shit, let me go look at this. So I do need to go on this website that I have access to through YouTube, which I think is nice because YouTube is trying to promote smaller channels to, go ahead and do their thing, which was kind of, interesting. So it is now Friday night. I told y'all what I got going on this weekend. What y'all got going on other than brushes? This brush will never go away. Ooh, hey baby. Hey baby. Ooh, you know this a good brush when it and then got the dip in the bristles. This that brush. This that brush. This that brush, honey. Well, y'all are very quiet tonight. So I'm not gonna stay on. I'm gonna get off. I am going to what course say? Oh, okay. Um, I'm gonna get off, take this makeup off, and go to chill because I need to get out early and work in the yard. You still here? Okay. You still here? But y'all, I'm sure some people are watching the games. Are y'all watching the games? What you ordering? What you ordering? I was about to buy my listen. I was about to buy my grandkids some more shoes. I was about to buy my grandkids some more. I'm trying to get their shoes for the summertime. This is some Urban Decay. I do not like this. I'm terrible with what is this stuff called? Um I need to use this up. Y'all already started on some empties. I got some empties. I already got some empties, some new ones. I was, hey Arlene, I was looking at somebody, like there was like in one of Facebook groups, and they was talking about how people spray. I'm s- I just really, 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 really don't get the whole how they because they were like, because everybody's like, that's how I be using up my fragrances. I'm like, how much you need to know the spraying? Because let me show y'all something. Let me just show y'all something. So this is why I say this. Because I be like, come on now. My makeup is all over the place. Hold on. Oh, I'm about to throw it all out. Hold on. I need to put this down here. These are some flimsy ass dollar store black baskets. My God. This damn thing feel like it's about to explode. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me find this box. Oh, now let me show y'all. Hi, Rosa. Okay, so let me show y'all something. I saw you went live tonight. And I said, I'm gonna watch it because I wasn't home at the time. But I saw you went live tonight, so I gotta go check it out. Okay. Well, honey, you've been doing it. Okay, so now let me just say this. So now I have this one. It's called Feminine Muse by Sugar Mom. Now I've been wearing it. I've worn it like since I got it. Oh, thank you. Um, oh yeah, I saw that one. Um, and so I've used this like 3 or 4 times, right? Now let me show y'all how much I've used it here. And I spray maybe like 20 times altogether, something like that. But this is all I've used. And I've used this a few times. It ain't just like once or twice. I've used it a few times. So I'm trying to figure out, how do you go through this much? Because as fragrance people, we wear a lot of stuff. And so I said, I'm gonna go and buy something like from Sugar Mama because she's $30. No, I'm gonna find me some. I'm gonna go to Marshalls or something. I'm gonna give me a $10 bottle or some shit, maybe. And I want it to be about 50 mils. And I'm just gonna spray it every day, and we're gonna see how long it takes me. So we're gonna decide on the number of sprays, and I'm gonna spray it every fucking day. And we're gonna see how many days it actually takes to use up something. Because I want people to explain to me, how are you wearing all these different fragrances, but you able to get rid of this much of a fragrance that easy? So I'm gonna get me a $10. Right, we're gonna do the science of it. We are going to do the science of it. I'm gonna right? Okay, so is that how it works? Cause see, I don't carry stuff with me. I put it on, and then if I get to it again, I put on something, right? I'm even willing to overspray 20. I say we're gonna do 20. I'm gonna do 20 sprays, 20 sprays a day, and then we're gonna see how it works. So this is going to be the experiment. We are going to see how long it takes. because I'm sorry, because because I just need to, because how y'all people, but then to me also, this has become a flex thing to say I've emptied all these fragrances, which is weird to me. It's very weird to me. Right? But you know what? But Aliana, I do about 20 sprays when I do layer of both of them, right? Because I'm a get every. See, yeah, I'm not carrying a bottle with me for that reason. So I'm okay with, and I'm not trying to like make little decants of everything either. Cause like I only decant for traveling. Where you going? Get out my get out my closet. Don't be trying to go in my closet. I want a snack. Right, right. So I'm not gonna carry a full bottle. Uh, and that's my thing. And like I'm telling you, I have seen some people's layering combinations be like, let's talk. Let's talk about that. The layering combinations are like, okay, so like for instance, here's what I do. And I'm not even gonna lie, this is what I normally do. I do like a body butter and I do a body oil. Now that's I'm just talking about in the bathroom because I always do some stuff in there too. But I do a body butter and a body oil normally. They're usually scented to help enhance the fragrance, right? So that's what I always do. So I'll do like a body oil and a body butter. So I might do a vanilla body butter or body oil. And then I'm going to do something like, say, for instance, rose. So if it's rose and vanilla, one of them's going to be vanilla based, one of them's going to be rose based, right? Body butter or oil. Okay, so I'll do that. But I feel like I don't slather enough to empty out all these fucking body butters that these people are doing. Let me just say this. These women are not as big. I got a lot of body right now. I'm fluffy as fuck, right? But they are going through a whole lot of body butters and body oils. Okay, so now we're doing that. Then I'm gonna put on my fragrance. Usually I'm only doing one fragrance because I don't know. I ain't got the time to be trying to figure out the whole layering combination stuff. But sometimes I do. But if I do, I'm gonna with one, with the other, then I'm gonna put it on my clothes. If they ain't like clothes, right? But I'm still not getting the use because of certain things. Like for instance, let me show y'all something. Let me just show y'all something. And this is real. I have t- look at this. I have been now. This is only 4 ounces. I have had this stuff for at least 3 years, and I use this quite a bit. I use this quite a bit. I'm only finally getting to the point that I'm done with it. I'm only there. This took me almost 3 years, but because I don't wear rose every day, and sometimes I use rose body cream instead of oil, right? I finally finished up one of my, and I'm sad that I did, one of my Perlier tuberose body creams. I'm on my last one. Oh my God, they don't make it anymore. Um, and that took me a few years. Here's what I'm saying. And so Like today, I put on Jaipur Shan and something else. Now, and I can come on, but I just right, right. See, and it take me forever to use up a fragrance body wash because I'm using different ones. I'm just using different ones. So it take me a minute to use up some stuff. Like for instance, using a body scrub is easy because you put that shit on, you slather on a lot, you scrub. I can get rid of some body scrub. Now that I can, that's something that I can empty. But when it comes down to lotions and stuff, it takes me a while. And and we talk about 8 ounces and above sometimes. I'm like, shit, that takes forever. Ooh, let me take out some. I just noticed I got I making stuff here. I just be confused. Yeah. Ooh, wait. Let's get this stuff off, right? Look like a person. And I'm gonna use the heck out this one pad. So, and I try not to harp on it, but I swear every time I see empties, people talking about they empties, I be like, come on now. And then when they even say, I've used up multiple of this one, I be like, really? But you always talking about different stuff. So I'm like, how are you using, like, I just need to see, I want to see somebody slather on their their body butter. I really do. Because I swear they must be like, they must do like this. They got to do that. And they have, and let me tell you, and we all know this, there is a point when you putting on stuff like body butter, body lotion, where it just don't absorb no more. Where you got white streaks. I bet you a lot of these people be walking around with white streaks. Just white streaks of lotion all over themselves. Like I finished my regular schmegular body washes, like the ones that I use every day, not the scented ones, because I don't use up. I use up certain ones all the time. Ooh, but see that makes sense. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure some people, but it's like as a person that makes content, I just find it interesting how they say I've used up so much. Because I'm like, how you doing that? And you and still trying on other stuff. And wearing it long enough to test it. Because I need the secret. I need the secret. I need the secret. Ooh, okay, so that feels good. I look like me again. I look like me. Now, if y'all don't look like me now, I do. Braids and no makeup on the eyes. Now, see, I find that interesting. You finished Miss Fascinating, and I could not finish the damn things. But I wasn't using them enough, and that's why I stopped buying them. Because it was like, well, what am I doing with these? What am I doing with these? What am I doing with these? Okay. Okay. It's like, what am I doing with these, honey? That's why I got rid of them because I honestly was not using them enough. It was like a waste of money, waste of time to have them. So that's why I really don't have the body mist anymore. Cause oh shit, I keep catching my hair on stuff. I, I'm gonna go live tomorrow with the kids. There's my thing. Since I'm gonna be with the kids tomorrow, I think I'm gonna go live tomorrow night because I'm sure I'm not gonna be able to sleep by myself. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Ooh, that was about to be bad. And I'm gonna see if Blake will hug me. Cause y'all don't get to see Blake enough. So I'm gonna go live so y'all can see Blake tomorrow. Just like, I'm gonna do a quick live with the grands. Okay, first off, why not? Why not, Rose? Uh, cause y'all don't get to see Blake. Not to say that y'all won't in the next couple of years when she figure out how to get down these steps. And trailers, things and stuff. You absolutely are a natural beauty. Don't you try that with me, girl. Don't you dare say that around me. Goodbye. See, my layering is very minimal. I'm a minimalist on the layering. My layering is strictly body butter, body oil, and fragrance. Every once in a while, I might do two fragrances, but I'm very minimal. Y'all be taking that shit to another level. When I see somebody like, they be like, two body creams, a body oil, two perfumes, and a body mist. I'm like, you have asphyxiated yourself. You cannot tell me you haven't. I'm like, how is your respiratory system right now? I'm like, what's going on with your respiratory? Let's just talk. Can you breathe? We go in 10 years. We're gonna find out folks that gain themselves all kinds of respiratory issues for spraying too much damn fragrance on themselves. It's gonna be an epidemic. People gonna be like, I'm never using fragrance again. See, watch in 10 years. It's gonna be a shift. People, I gotta call them. I'm never using fragrance again. And I gotta say, no, this is right. Right. Okay. See. Yeah, because see, I'm a minimalist. I just don't feel like I'm slathering enough, though. I just don't think I'm slathering enough because, right? I wanna see, but I don't know him in real life either. Okay. All right, y'all. Now I said I was getting off like 10 minutes ago. Now I'm really gonna get off because I'm really sleepy. It's been a long day. Been up since 5 a.m. They go, oh my goodness. Let me tell y'all something. Let me just give y'all something to watch. If you and I gotta watch that White Lotus. If you have Prime, well, I have BritBox. I think that's where I get it from. Okay. Um, I think this is on BritBox, which is British shows. I think there are some reimagined, as you should, Pauline, as you should. Um, there are some reimagined um Agatha Christie movies. They're like three like a mini series, 3 episodes, and they take some of her movie and they reimagine them, and they're a lot darker. They're very dark and everything, so they're really good. So if you like Agatha Christie, you have Brit Box. Look for some of the and I don't know all the names of them, but there'll be newer ones. They're like recently in the last few years where they're making these reimagined, they're updating her some of her stories, and they're quite good. Okay, y'all, I'm about to get off here. You see, I done dropped off the earrings, I done braided my hair, I've taken off my eye makeup, I'm about to go in this bathroom and wash my face and everything. So thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you. I appreciate you all as always. As always. You all have a great night. We will talk again real soon. Bye bye.